What up, world? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views. Welcome back to Hoefessions, the home of unfiltered conversations about intimate relationships. Today's guest is a fashion mogul. And y'all might have seen him at Rolling Loud, New York Fashion Week, or, kicking it on Melrose with your favorite rappers. We got Desto Dubb in the building.
What's going on, people? Off a lot of it. It's your boy Desto Dubb from a parking lot to Melrose. We still in the building and we not in the field. Let's get it. How you doing?
I want to salute you. I got a glass next to you. Yeah, go ahead and grab that. I just want to cheers because I'm so proud of you.
Shit crazy.
I remember pulling up. I don't know. Was it like, what Ave is it? It's the back house. You was doing the tattoos.
Wilton.
You tattooed my best friend's foot. You tatted Walk by Faith, Not by Sight on her foot. We was like 15, 16 years old.
Backyard boogie.
Yes. And to see you just going so crazy, I almost freaking cried at Rolling Loud and I saw the carnival.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'm like, hold on. She on the big stage. Don't play with her. But yeah, it's a good thing. You know how it is. You keep doing anything for a long time, whether you see the progress or not, eventually it has to pop. Mm-hmm. Eventually it for sure has to pop, no matter how long it takes. And if you just keep making the right moves in that direction, you're going to get there.
Yeah.
That's 1,000% truth, no matter what you're doing. It's just like I just was been making the right moves in this fashion world or clothing or merchandise, whatever you want to call it.
When you made your first piece of merch, did you expect it to go this far?
Oh, no. First time, you can go merch, you can go whatever, but the first time I ever made anything, it was basically just to be able, I would just tell you this right now, instead of buying something, I'd rather make it because it's cheaper and it's like one-on-one for me. Yeah. So the first thing I ever made was just like, oh shit, I need a fit for the night. I can't afford that shirt, but I can go and rip some jeans myself like those and call it a day. So most of the time when I was making stuff, it was basically just for me to wear and to look fly or feel fly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now you got one of the most successful brands in the city.
Yeah.
If not the biggest.
Yeah, for sure.
Where were you at financially when you first created Awful Lot of Cough Syrup?
When I first made Awful Lot of Cough Syrup financially, I was struggling to pay $1,000 a month rent. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a bank account. And I was, just like throwing bleach on T-shirts because I remember that's when Kanye had everybody wearing ripped tees and holy tees, like the rock band tees. So I was just throwing like bleach and ripping shirts because I wanted something to wear. And then from there, I'm keep it 100. It was probably my birthday coming up and I wanted something to wear. And my wife, she was like, okay, let's go. We knew a dude that ripped the T-shirts for you, and he was trying to charge us like $200 to rip a T-shirt and to bleach it and put
this like
some
the
pins.
Distress Time.
Yeah. I don't know what was his name. It was a big dude, like Anthony or something Antoine or something, like some big dude. And he was like, yeah, $200 to rip each shirt. I'm like, I'm not paying no $200 for you to rip a shirt, bro. You throw some bleach on.
Yeah.
So then I just made one and we wore it, and it was fire because people wanted to buy it. So then I just kept making them. And then after that, it was like, why am I keep making and printing and like distressing somebody else's brand? Like I'm taking Iron Maiden shirts, rip them up. I'm taking like Black Panther shirts and rip them up. It's like I need a shirt that's just for me. And then that's when I'm gonna keep 100. A fan was in my DMs like, bro, you should put this on a shirt in like a live. And I was like, damn, that would be hard. And then I caught the bus to the swap meet. Well, before that, I just stayed on the phone looking up fonts and just like trying to find a good font. And then I found like a good font and I like copied and pasted to like my computer on Paint or something. And I was using Paint. I was using Paint just to align it up. And then from Paint, I saved it. And then I sent it to my email, caught the bus to the swap meet, made 12 shirts. This was, I want to say March 2017. And it's just been, still in my email. Like that day, I sent the design to the swap meet printer. But yeah, March 2017, it's just been uphill since there.
So you just celebrated it. Did you have an anniversary?
Yes, I just celebrated our anniversary the first day of Rolling Loud.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we went crazy. It was the day Kanye performed that Thursday. And the crazy part is, it was like, we didn't know Kanye was performing. You know, they added that day, but I couldn't miss the day. Like, my wife know I'm money over everything. Like, I spent more years broke than I did. Like, I probably didn't, I didn't get my first $1 million till I was probably like 34, 36 now. So, like, I haven't been up for that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I spent more years broke than I have making money, so I really don't. I try to capitalize off of everything. Like, I don't care whatever day it is, but I made it work. We seen Kanye. I put a big billboard telling Kanye to tell my wife I love her. And the crazy part, let me tell you something funny. Kanye didn't even have a mic that day. It's like, we sitting right there like, can he read it? Is he gonna say something? But, you know, this was like, that whole set, they didn't say a word.
Yeah, it was like a listening party.
Yeah, so I'm like, bro, I'm about to say, like, he can read it. It's a cool gesture, but he ain't say not one word the whole set.
Is it true that you spent $100K for the Awful Lotta Carnival?
No, that's a lie. I spent like $160K.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be crazy. Like, I see a lot of brands, you know, and I love them, and I love the fact that they're getting it.
Yeah.
But like, it'd be like, damn, like, bro, I be spending that you don't see.
Yeah.
Like, somebody had 160 right now, they're going to buy a Maybach.
Right. Yeah.
They could go and put down on a house.
Yeah.
You know, I blew that in 3 days on a pop-up.
That's crazy. What all went into it? Why did it cost so much?
Rolling Loud came at us like, hey, we got this carnival. We gave it to another brand last year. You know, we kind of charged them a little bit more than what we charged you. And then, but they're like, you're cool, bro. We want you to get it. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I want to spend that much. They're like, Dubb, like last year you spent that much without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
If you add it all up. Let us take over most of the advertisement. Let us take over this. And all you got to do is just, you know, sell clothes. So I was like, fuck it, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? It was a hard pill to swallow. And, you know, when somebody's suggesting something to you, you kind of got to take it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, nah, bro, I think you should get this one. Like, no, I want that one. They're like, no, I'm telling you should get this one, bro. So I'm like, let's get that one. And, you know, one of the craziest things was where our main booth was, it was Toyota, us, Modelo. Bro, these are billion-dollar companies. I probably got the smallest team in there, the smallest budget in there. But when you walked in there, you didn't even see Modelo or Toyota.
Yeah.
You only seen Awful Lot of cough syrup.
Yeah.
So like that was like the biggest thing to me. Like seeing
I didn't even notice they were right there until you just said it.
Yeah, Toyota, Modelo. You look up their network. These are billion-dollar companies, and I'm right there just like, you know, making them look like a motherfucker splash of water, and I'm looking like a cannonball.
How much did you profit that day?
I ain't gonna lie, we made it all back, but the thing about it is, you go to taxes, bro. So I didn't walk around there with nothing. Like whatever I made off of that weekend, that Monday, I paid my taxes. Yeah, that's another thing you don't see. Not dropping 160 for 3 days, making 6-digit numbers. You know, we don't want to put too much. And then taking all that and paying your taxes off. So it's like you out of 160 plus you out of whatever you made. You kind of less than what you started. But that's a part of having a business and having a business that lasts long. I feel like a lot of people have businesses and they start, you know, you probably see them too, a podcast, they do this. But if you're not investing money and you're not taking care of your taxes and you're not paying your people or, you know, building every year, your business ain't gonna be able to hold it. You know, like you start off small, cool, cut every corner you can to try to make it. But once you start making it and that money rolling in, you gotta reinvest it to the foundation to make sure it can withhold whatever is coming. You know what I mean? So I spend so much. If I make $250,000 a month, I spend $250,000 a month just on the brand.
What was that reality check for you like when you realized, oh, I owe this year for taxes? The first year you ever owed? As a business owner?
Honestly, it wasn't like a bad thing because it was like my first year making some bread. I'm talking about I got bread, but it's I'm staying in a 1-bedroom apartment in Hawthorne. probably got like a $500,000 saved already, staying in a 1-bedroom apartment in Hawthorne. And then now I'm like, okay, I want to buy a house because my wife got pregnant with our first child. So I'm like, I can't have no baby staying in no apartment. So then now I'm like, I want to get a house. And in order to get a house, you got to file taxes. So it's just like, okay, let's do this. If this is what I got to do. And it's like, you can get a house without filing taxes, but then the percentage would be high for your interest rate. So I was kind of happy to file my taxes. You know, I'm really, once I was able to be legit, I couldn't wait. Taxes, let's do it. Mortgage, let's do it. Bills, let's do it. Salary, let's do it. Like, I always wanted to be that person. I'm not trying to take all this money and stuff it and go and buy all type of shit. Like, no, like, I really use a lot of my bread just to keep my company afloat. And just every year I gain more employees and more employees. I think I'm at like 20 plus employees right now. I'm damn near like halfway corporate. Like, I got to start, you know, like a couple of more employees, the shit jump up a little bit more.
What did you see yourself doing before Awful Lot of Cops work? Like, what was the plan in your early years?
Keep it 100, get a T-shirt spot on the corner on the east side and sell 111s. That's T-shirt boxing socks, T-shirt boxers and socks, and maybe having a little weed trap spot and just open up a few of those around the city, like one on the east side, one on the west side, maybe throw one in Compton, maybe throw a nice one in like the Valley. That was like, in high school, that's all I was like, okay, bro, I'm going to go to high school, hit all these dice games, make all this money, get out of high school, probably pass on the lick, take that bread, and go and open up a T-shirt store and maybe sell cars.
So the goal was to always be a business owner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, you call it a business, I call it a hustler. Okay. You know, I got homies to this day, every Christmas come around, these niggas selling trees. You know what I mean? Fucking the summer come around, they selling whatever is on the market. When school, remember them little Willies, them Hilly, the little 2-wheel hoverboards? When those came out, that's what they was selling. So like, I was always what you call a seasonal hustler. You know, I was so tapped in with the streets, whatever was rolling at the time, I would sell it just because I knew it was a demand for it. And when that demand dropped, I would jump to the next and jump to the next and jump to the next. So,
growing up, did you have the same mindset like in high school?
Hell yeah. Whatever. All my life, I'm from the east side. If you put 5 niggas from Watts in the room, all they want to do is dress nice and hustle some shit. None of them want to work a job. None of them want to work a career. You literally just want to hustle. So, like, ever since I was a kid, whether it was me rolling with my homies, we'll steal a bike from the store, take that bike, go and sell that bike, or we'll steal a bike from somebody leaving outside the store, throw some pegs on it. Now we 2 deep. We'll go and steal another bike. Now we 3 deep. We'll go and steal another bike.
Y'all was like them niggas that beat up Jody?
Like that, yeah, them little badass niggas. And then we'll just take the bikes and sell them. And then we'll go and buy parts and sell more bikes. So, like, I never was a school person. So, like, whatever I could do using my bare hands or using my, like, whatever I got with me, that's how I was to make money. So, cutting grass, cutting hair, washing cars, collecting cans, selling bikes, fixing bikes, watching kids. Whatever you can do with your hands, selling weed, like, that's what I was into. I wasn't trying to learn some shit. I was just trying to, like, see what niggas was doing to make bread and copy them.
How to profit.
Yeah.
Okay, so now speaking of school, I remember there was a report that they banned Awful Lot of Cops from schools.
Yeah.
What was like your response to that? How'd you feel about that?
Honestly, when I got like the first DM from a little kid, I really didn't take it too serious. But then like I started seeing it more and more, and then I was like, bruh, this is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? And then from there, I was just like, I was kind of upset. Like, how y'all gonna ban my brand because it has cough syrup in it? Like, y'all, if y'all wanted, y'all could see what it actually represents. Like, y'all looking at the words and not seeing what it actually represents. You know what I mean? So it's just like judging a book by its cover. And it's like, I represent hope. I give these kids inspiration to start clothing lines. You know what I mean? I'm not inspiring these kids to sip cough syrup, nor have I ever told a kid to do that. You know what I mean? When I say awful lot of cough syrup is like the drug, it's an addiction, it's this, and it's like, what is your addiction? What is your drug? What is something that you have an awful lot of it? Awful lot of shoes, awful lot of interviews, whatever it is. I want you damn near to like have an overdose on whatever it is that you like, that you're into. So with people like just seeing the cough syrup, they always just like, And then the further we got into it, we just realized it was really like a middle school, and it was like some little bad little kids that went to like Beverly Hills Middle School who would wear it every day just to antagonize their teacher. Okay. And be like, yeah, I got on cough syrup. And then she'd be like, bro, you can't wear that. Why can't I wear cough syrup? They said this little kid would wear it every single day to school.
What?
To where they like banned him from wearing it. You know what I mean? So that message was from the principal to a teacher saying, a principal to the parents saying, we do not want kids wearing drugs.
Oh, so this wasn't like it was LA Unified.
No, I thought it was. That's how I took it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I'm like, hold on, this is LA Unified. We got to stop this. Hold on, they tripping. And then as we did more research and shit, it was just really like a Beverly Hills middle school that was connected to a high school. It's crazy because shortly after, the high school invited me to their high school to do an interview and a podcast with them.
What?
Yeah. So
have you done any clothing for schools yet?
No. Like I just.
It's an awful lot of graduates.
Yeah. Well, this year I'm designing a prom outfit for a kid.
What?
Yeah.
What school?
Bro, I got assistants and shit. You know, they just DMing me with a number, and I tell my assistant to follow up. But yeah, we got a nice young man who came to my warehouse, had his mom drive an hour out, brought his suit, so I'm going to redesign it. So stay tuned, looking for that.
Oh. Yeah. Do you have any other investments?
Investments? Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, I'm invested now. I've been investing in everything.
Break it down.
You know, I got the loose leaf company. That's one of the big ones right there. I don't know. I took a lot of L's. I had a studio for about a year. We had to close it down. I had 5 stores at once. We had to close 2 of them down. I had one in Burbank. My daughter got a lemonade line. Started my wife a clothing line. Besides that, I have an agency that helps other people with clothing lines. You know, so if you like a clothing line and you're trying to get your stuff up and going, and you know you want to take advice or just go the way that I went, I help them out with that. What else? It's pretty much it right now. Since the baby came, I just try to cut my time as much. Like I don't try to throw all my energy into stuff. You know, I try to like, okay, if this is winning, let's just cut that and just keep these few things going till we get a little bit more time, because I really just want to be there. You know, that shit be taking a toll, like always having a this, that. And I'm built for it, but it's just when you doing so much stuff, you know, your family is the one that does it. Like, even though they get this big house, they get nice cars and nice schools and stuff like that, that's normal to them. You know, they didn't come from not having. You know, even my wife, she wasn't broke or poor when she was raised, so it's like, I got the stuff that I give them is normal to them, so me not being there is a lot for them. Yeah. You know, when my daughter was born, she didn't even say dad after like the first year and a half because I wasn't there. But once I start being there, she more dada than mama. So like my biggest thing right now is really just like being there for my family the most, because a lot of people don't do that. You know, I got the bag. I'm not saying I'm the richest in the world, but like I'm able to maintain this, and I just want to really spend a lot of time with my family right now.
Yeah. How do you juggle being a business owner, being a husband, and being a father?
Help. You know, I'm very bad on time, so it's really just time management, and you got to cut a lot of stuff out. I don't have a lot of friends. Like, don't get me wrong, people are my friends. Adam, my friend. You know, this person, my friend. These person, my buddies. I'm not saying that, but I don't hang out with them. You will never see me outside of work with anybody.
But it's not personal just because you're busy.
No, it's just I don't like, because it's not adding to nothing. You know, me going to your house, playing video games, talking shit, like, I'd rather hang out with my employees.
Yeah.
If you ever see me out, I'm probably with somebody that I'm paying to work for me. I'd rather be with them than be with somebody like, hey, let's do this or let's do that. Yeah, or I'd rather take my ass home, bro. I got like a 3-story house. What do I want to hang out for?
Yeah.
Take my ass home.
You gotta get that mortgage worth.
Yeah. I spent my first year not there just running around. It's like, bro, I don't want to be like this. This shit just be too much. Then I'll be looking at, who was it, like Jerry Lorenzo and people like that. It's like once their business start booming, you know, they back into their families and shit like that. And then for some reason, your business lasts longer. Now, a lot of times I do get discouraged because it's like, bro, I have to be here. I have to be here. Yeah. It's like, okay, if you have to be there, does it make money for you? Is it going to make money? Is it going to add to your brand? Have you done it before? If the answer is no, I'm staying my black ass at home because it's going to cost me money.
What's up with the music?
I'll be recording at my crib. I just shot a video. I'll show it to you. I really like the music because a lot of the stuff in the music I rap about and it come true.
Like I
made a song that said, she think I'm rich because I live up in the valley. I was staying in a downtown apartment, now I stay in the valley. I made another song, she think it's a wraith, it's a ghost. Not even, I swear to God, I didn't think I was gonna get a Rolls Royce. I got a Rolls Royce.
That's fire.
You know, so like I literally just do it just to like talk about shit. And I like it because it's like with music, I can represent my brand. You know what I mean? And then the other best thing about it is me being an artist, I connect with other artists. You know, so I got songs with damn near everybody I did a collab with, but like they just not out because for me to put out music, it gotta make sense. And I'm just not like, I'm not putting out a song that I got with Coi Leray without it having a proper rollout, maybe some merch behind it. You know, I'm not putting out a song that I got with Young Thug without like, so I got songs with all of these people, but it just gotta make sense. So are you just throwing a rock in a lake? You know, so I'd rather hold on to it and have it mean something than me put it out and it don't do shit, or me not put it out the right way. So I'm just stacking the catalog. You know, this shit is fun and it's just getting better. I'll be looking at people's music videos. It's like, bruh, I wake up like that every day. Like y'all renting cars and doing all and renting houses.
That's your real life.
Yeah, so it's like I'm damn near already a rapper. So I just wait for the right time to put the shit out. Yeah. You know, maybe honestly, the Drakeo shit scared me from doing music a lot. Kind of like pushed me back. You know, because with him when he got out of jail, I told myself, okay, what you gonna do, Dub, is you gonna be the coach and the team captain. And because you've been with these niggas so long and you kind of, your foundation is put up, you got like housing, you got some bread, you know some people. So I kind of stepped back and put him in the front seat and then just made sure he got to everywhere that he needed to go, you know? And with that being said, shit, if we all on the ship and he make it to the moon, we all on the moon. Yeah. It's not like, oh, he was the captain, I don't give a fuck, we all on this motherfucker now. So I kind of just helped him get there, and then it's like, with him passing and then just all this stuff going, it's like, I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. I'd rather just record and just like use it when I'm dropping some clothes or something. Like the collab, I just did a collab with a brand in London called Trap Star London. We did like 3 songs, 2 videos, you know, just to promote the clothes. And then we didn't even put the songs out. We just used the videos as like a commercial. Yeah.
All this unreleased music, are you holding any unreleased Drakeo verse?
I got hella Drakeo stuff.
What? Yeah, we need it.
Yeah. But it just
I'm still mad the Blue Bucks Drakeo project didn't come out.
Tell it, man. I invested so much time and money into that going out.
And that was at your store. Yeah.
We did a big ass tribute. We was ready. Strike 12, nothing. Next day, nothing.
Do you know why it didn't come out?
I'm pretty sure it just was like some label stuff, you know. Okay, yeah. I don't know how that shit go. You know, what's going on? It was some label stuff.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, we need that. But speaking of Drakeo, we know that he was so freaking impactful, not just to LA, but just to the music industry. And his time was so short-lived. Short-lived. What's your most memorable moment with Drakeo?
Oh, my most memorable moment with Drakeo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got so many. But I would say, like, the biggest one would be, like, and he would do this every time. But, like, biggest one is like when he first got out of jail, and like his brother called me, hey, this nigga Drakeo getting out today. I'm like, what? He getting out today? Drop everything, go to the courthouse. They're like, yeah, he just went to court. They just said, gave him a deal, he get out. Went to the courthouse. Nigga come out in a trash outfit. Come out with a trash outfit. The little black outfit, bag, little whatever. Come out 10 minutes later, this nigga got on 3 chains, an outfit, Louis shirt, Louis shoes. And shit was just hitting so hard. And it was like that day I see Moses cross the sea. Like I seen this guy literally like go from like 0 to shoot right back the first day. You know what I mean? He had a trash bag full of raps. And it was like, I'll never forget that moment right there with him.
Yeah. What where were you when you got the news? 'Cause I believe you were at the hospital, right?
Yeah, I went to the hospital. So
I remember
So when Draco passed, the day Draco passed, the night before, I was at an event with Roddy Ricch, and I just met Kanye West. And I was locked in with Kanye West. And I think right when they called me, I was at Cookie's Weed Spot, about to leave and link with Kanye to go and get me some Yeezy boots. Because that's when he had like the big ones. And I'm like, bro, it's no way that I ain't got no Yeezy boots. Come on, bro. I'm like the Watts Virgil of this shit. He like, bro, I got you. So I'm leaving Cookies and somebody texts me like, hey, you straight? Y'all straight? Y'all good? I'm like, what you mean y'all good? And then he's like, yeah, bro, I just seen y'all get into it. And it's like, I was so close with Draco, I didn't have to be with Draco and they think I'm with Draco.
Yeah.
Like, he'll go to the club, shout out Desto Dubb, and I'm not there. Mm-hmm. You know, they gave me the news, and his security guard was my security. Like, everything that he had, his driver was my driver, mm-hmm. Security, my security. You know what I mean? So I called security, like, what happened? Like, man, we just got into it. Got into a big-ass brawl, did it. I'm like, is Draco straight? They're like, yeah, he was just next to me. And then, you know, Instagram, 5 minutes later, you see him on the ground, like, shaking, and I call him back, nobody answer, call him back, nobody answer, call him back, we on the way to the hospital. I'm again, I'm the coach, so everybody come to me first. So after it happened, they all come to me, and then we all go to the hospital. And then from there, we was just sitting there all night. And like the police was acting hella weird. The fucking, even the doctor was acting like, when you see this shit in the movies, most of the time they sit you in a room, they said we're in surgery, we'll be back out. They had us waiting outside. And they had police there not letting us get
outside the hospital, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was actually on my way there. I thought you was there too. But you know, we got mutual friends.
Yeah. No, they let me in the hospital, but they was making everybody else stand outside. The only reason they let me in the hospital because the security guard knew who I was and knew who he was. And they like, okay, like they used to treat me better than his family sometimes, mm-hmm. just because they knew our relationship. Like, mm-hmm. we had a visual, outspoken, like, if you seen him, you seen me. If you seen me, you seen him no matter what. So, yeah, they let me in and they told us, and that shit was just crazy. Like, hell no. Like,
before he passed away, he told me that there was going to be not a biopic, but a show that was going to kind of like cover his the trial.
Yeah.
Do you know if that's still in the works?
A lot of that stuff they dropped. A lot of stuff because it was like,
it was supposed to be like with FX or TNT. It was something like that.
Yeah. It was just like after everything happened, a lot of things that I remember that he was working on that. It was like a documentary type of thing that I was working on. But yeah, after that they pretty much dropped it. You know, they really didn't want to like display any of that stuff. And honestly, I feel like after he died, a lot of people wasn't really like representing him. Even when he was here, you know, that was his biggest thing. Like, mm-hmm. Draco basically was a ride or die LA-an. And he got so upset when people didn't give him the respect he deserved because he was so solid. Yeah. And it was so easy to not be solid these days. Mm-hmm. So easy to take it in. It was so easy it's so easy to do all that. So for a person that's super duper booming and he still kept the code and then nobody would embrace what he did, he would hate it so much. And I would tell him over and over again, like, Draco, like, you got to kind of just keep that to yourself. You can't mm-hmm. always express how you feel. Mm-hmm. And he couldn't do it. He'll get on that live and just express how he feel to his fans. You know, he'll talk to the live like it's his diary. And that just always bit us in the ass.
Well, it got to be a little weird to come home because before he went, he was the person that he was like the good guy, I would say. Before he went, everybody was so supportive of him. Everybody was behind him. And then when he came home, he became the villain. And he hadn't seen that before. So I can only imagine what that feels like actually experiencing it.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I listen to his old music and I listen to his new music, and you try to figure out, like, what was the breaking point to where you became this bully? Or, like, is there any music before? And the first time I heard him rap the way that he's rapping right now, and this is one of the many reasons why. Okay, if you're doing a podcast, right, and you're doing this a certain type of way and you're getting a certain type of views, right, and then you end up beefing with somebody, and now once you start beefing with this person, your whole mentality changed.
Yeah.
Now you just, da, da, da. When he dropped that Flex freestyle against RJ, that's when he turned into the Drakeo that we hear today.
You think it was a flex?
What? I'm telling you, that flex, because, before Drakeo would just rap about dressing nice, sipping lean, making some money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When he dropped the flex, he was like shooting, like, you don't want to play with me. I got this, I got that. I'm not this person. And I know for a fact that song and that flow shot up faster than any other song that he did. And it's because he was the bully. He was the bad guy. He was Mr. You know what I mean? So when he got out and he was just writing, and then, being in jail, fighting all these people every day, you kind of you already kind of snapped.
Yeah, yeah. He also, too, it could be being underestimated.
That'll piss you off.
Because I remember when we was in middle school, I remember what they used to call him. They used to call him Dirty D. When we was in middle school and high school, they called him Dirty D. So for you to come out and be the nigga that's doing better than everybody that you grew up with, because not like that, no disrespect to nobody we went to school with, but is Drakeo and is what's her name that went to Washington? Is it Yo-Yo?
Yeah.
I believe Yo-Yo went to Washington. Drakeo, Eva, me. We got a few basketball players, but like other than that, Drakeo's that nigga in that caliber of people that we grew up with. So I can only imagine, you being the person who niggas used to bully, niggas used to pick on and shit. And now I'm up here and y'all still not respecting me, and I done did all of this.
I done went to jail. I done kept it solid. I done beat a case. And when he look at everybody
else. Beat the death penalty, right?
Yeah. When he look at everybody else that did this, they would praise him. Bobby Shmurda, Roddy Rep, like all of them people, they would praise them for doing what Drakeo did, but nobody gave Drakeo his respect. Yeah. So he hated that. That was one of his biggest things. Like, people wasn't fucking with him. Like, why? Like, and I'm a big influence. It ain't like I ain't got numbers to prove it. Come on, I'm getting millions of views, millions of plays, and millions of this.
Yeah.
To me, I don't know, I still don't see nobody bigger than him. Like, and when I say that, I say it from all standpoints. When you go into the studio with him, or just the artists that reached out, I would go, when he got out, it was so many artists in his DMs. I would pull up on Takeoff, rest in peace Takeoff. He's playing Drakeo on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'll pull up on Rich the Kid. Hey man, when your boy getting out, I'll pull up on Thug, they're asking about him. And then after you listen to him, you'll see the effect that he have on you, let alone the youth. Like, he turned all of us up. Like, when Drakeo was in jail, it was maintaining, saving, this, keeping your money in your pocket. Yeah. This nigga got out and got a fucking Rolls Royce.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Come on, before him, that shit was unattainable to anybody. Yeah. You had to be under a major record deal, record label, record this. He got out with no record label, no record deal, got a Rolls Royce. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have a Rolls Royce.
He did a lot independent. But I commend you and Ralphie, because both of y'all making sure that his name still lives on. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ralphie is keeping the foot on the gas, and I am too, but it was 10 times better when Drakeo was here. Yeah. It would like resonate so much easier. Like, you'll roll the dice and hit your point every time. Now you got to roll it a few times to hit your point, but we still rolling. But it was like with Drakeo, everybody win. We was hitting the lotto, everything. Yeah. Then he got the Drake feature.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I remember when Drake posted him. I felt like I won. I'm like, oh shit.
And he had on cough syrup.
Yeah. You're also very supportive of Greedo. Shout out to Greedo.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
And I saw him ready to crash out behind you, so that's when I knew. I'm like, oh, this shit is, it's for real.
Yeah. So what? See, me again. Same thing with Greedo. You out, bro. Like you have to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing about Greedo, same thing with me. He's like, bro, you're the fashion dude. We have to protect you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, we have to protect you at all costs because you're bigger than just what you think you are. Mm-hmm. You know how many kids you inspire to make clothes? You know how many kids in Watts look up to you? You like a living legend right now. So it's like, at the end of the day, if nobody else is speaking up or trying to protect you, bro, I got you. And it's like, vice versa. Like, Greedo can call me right now for anything. Like, we know how it is with rappers. Like, they get checks every 3 months. I make money every day. Mm-hmm. So like, we help each other out.
Yeah. All
the time. Any artist that deal with me, I'm on some like, you come and deal with me, I'm rolling out the red carpet. I got your security. I got your transportation. I got your room and board. I got whatever you need. I just want you to be an artist.
Yeah.
So Greedo is one of my biggest, like, he's like my number one player if I had a team right now. And I make sure that he's taken care of wellly. Like, no matter what, he gets the first this, he gets the first that. I did the Trap Star collab. I'm throwing Greedo on the front of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's on a billboard in London right now because of me. Mm-hmm. So it's like, when you got friends that do stuff for you like that, like, you got to make sure they straight, So Greedo, my boy, and I love that nigga because we from Watts. Like, you know how it is when you from a city with somebody, and even though I knew him before, even if I never knew him, and we from the same city, you kind of gotta fall in place and make sure your person from your city is good. Mm-hmm. Like, when you out of town, you could be out of town. Like, oh, you from LA? Oh yeah, you straight. Hold on, I heard of you. Oh, you suck. Oh yeah, you good then. Just because we from the same city, I want to make sure you straight because we gotta watch each other back like cousins. Mm-hmm. So that's how it is with me and Greedo. And me moving more towards the business side of things, I don't be so rowdy about a lot of things anymore because at the end of the day, all it's going to do is cost me money. Yeah. I'm not worried about proving points to anybody. I'm not worried about egos. I'm not worried about none of that. And it's like, at 35, what are you worried about right now? And the stuff that most of these people be worried about, I'm not. So Greedo just kind of keep that bullshit so I don't have to worry about the bullshit.
All right. Well, I got a game for you.
Let's go.
Actually, before we get into the game, because this is Hoefessions and I ain't asked you no slutty shit, but you are a married man, so I wouldn't even play like that. Mm-hmm. Can you just tell us what are the key things to keeping your woman happy?
Key things, I can tell you what my key things to keeping my wife happy is coming home at a decent time, communication. You got to communicate, right? And when I say communicate, if you're driving somewhere, call her and just let her know about your day. Let her know what's going on, just so she can have some type of idea. Oh, babe, I just left the gym. I got locked outside the car. Now I'm on the way to work. They just said we owe $20,000 for shipping. I'm so upset because I should have shipped it myself, but we got to pay this. Now, after that, I might go and get a massage because my back is hurting from the car accident. That's communicating. And later on, it's Lil Meech's birthday. He want me to go to this event. So long as you communicate with them, they'll kind of have some type of understanding and they're not sitting in the dark. Mm-hmm. Buying them something when you buy yourself something. Whenever I go out shopping, and I got a daughter too, so I got to buy all three of their ass something. Yeah. So always taking care of your wife, always communicating. Make sure you go home for sure. And just keep them included, A lot of people, they go and be like, oh, I got to make money, and they kind of cut their wife out the loop. And that's how y'all kind of lose grap. Like, I've been with my wife since she was 16. Yeah, like on and off, but like I've been knowing her since she was 16. We were friends first, and the biggest thing is just communication. Now, don't get it twisted. Like, I fuck up. Like, I'm only human. Everybody fuck up. But when you fuck up, apologize. Mm-hmm. So don't fuck up and just be like, oh, well, that's what you got to deal with. Don't be on no super king shit. Don't matter, and don't let the money make you feel like you better than anybody. Like that's what made I pay 90% of the bills, but we still equal. That's the main thing people fuck up. And even if you talk like, nigga, what you pay the bills? What the fuck you tripping for? Like you know, because the bills. That's your job. Like everybody has what they have to do. She's home, I'm bills, you know? But never let the money make you feel like you better than anybody.
That's good advice.
Yeah, because a lot of people feel like the money makes them better or they think that they're better. Like, oh, you can't be without me. And I've told my wife that before. Like you wouldn't live the life you live without me. And I don't mean it because of money. I mean it because I know your pros and your cons. I know when you getting irritated and you need to take a walk. I know when you feeling a little fat, so we gonna go to the gym. I know when you're hungry, it's like, I'm not saying, oh, you're not gonna find somebody as good as me. I'm saying you're not gonna find nobody that know you as well as I do. Because I've been with you so long. So those are a few things to keep in. Just really, it's really the money part. Money is the main reason things fall out and guys start making more money and wanting this and wanting that. And it's like, I just want loyalty and I just want somebody who at the end of the day, if I lost all this shit, they'll still be there with me. Yeah. And if I lost all this shit at the end of the day, they'll be able to take care of us.
Do you remember your first date?
Yep. Took her to the tattoo shop.
Wait, y'all both got tattoos?
No, so I met her at the tattoo shop with her friend, and this is when I was like living at the tattoo shop, so I invited her back to the tattoo shop after. I had some little candles lit, you know what I mean? A little bottle. You know, so it's like, you know, you remember the tattoo shop, you go in, then you come at night, it's all dark and shit, you pull up, you let the curtains back, you know what I mean? And then we went from there, we hung out there, went to the movies, and that was our first date.
How did you propose? Wait, what movie did y'all see?
We didn't see no movie.
What ticket did y'all buy? I
don't remember. It wasn't even about the movie. We were just looking for something.
Getting it cracking in the theater is crazy.
Getting it cracking in the theater for sure. You said when did I propose?
Yeah.
Christmas Eve at her sister's house in front of all of her family and mom and dad and everything. Aww. Yeah.
Did you tell them that you were going to do it?
No, but before that, I asked her dad if I could marry, because she's Egyptian. She's full-blood Egyptian. Okay. So she not like, you know, it ain't like no nigga shit going on. Like, they damn near like square as fuck. So
they have other traditions.
Yeah, so I had to go and talk to the dad, pull him to the side. I low-key went over there with her brother-in-law, his dad, the brother, like, hey, bro, go with me over here to talk to this nigga real quick.
What did you say?
I'm just like, well, you crazy thing about it, the brother-in-law dad did all the fucking talking. Hey, man, he a good dude, and he fucking with your daughter. So don't fuck this shit up, man. Don't fuck it up. The boy doing good. Don't fuck it up. He want to marry your daughter, man. Oh, thank you, my brother. Oh, no, I love you. It's okay. It's okay. You love her. She love you. It's okay. When do you want to do it? I said, I don't know, but I just want to, actually say, look, she's very expensive.
Period.
Like, and if you ever is too much, just give her back. That's what he told. I said, I mean, I'm going to figure it out. I'm pretty sure I got this.
Did you guys have a traditional wedding, or did you have to apply her religion into the wedding?
My wife is burnt, bro. It was like, she burnt, and after we proposed I proposed in probably like December. I wasn't in a rush to get married, just because when y'all think of marriage, I think of like all of this money, all of this. I just left the parking lot and went to the store on Melrose. This was my first time getting a store. And within them 3 months of me having my first retail store, it was so much shit getting thrown at me. I wasn't trying to get married, but she wasn't trying to wait. So I'm like, what you want to do? You want to have a wedding, or you want to get a fat ass ring? Fat ass ring. She got like a fucking like 4-carat big ass stone. So we just put all the bread into a fucking ring, and we just went to a chapel and just got married. I went back to work the same day.
Did you guys exchange wedding gifts?
Nah, we didn't do all that shit. I ain't gonna lie, like I've been with her so long, I'm not really into all
It's
of
so
that.
regular.
Like, it's like, come on, man, I'm trying to buy this house right now.
Yeah.
You know, take this ring. I ain't trying to spend. Like I'm cheap too. I'm hella cheap. Like when I
You're fucking right.
I swear to God, when I'm telling you, like, oh, I wanted to make the clothes because I'm not about to go and buy that shit.
Yeah.
I went today. My birthday is coming up. I'm like, oh, let's go to Louis. I'm about to go and get a full Louis outfit. Like, man, I'm not about to buy this shit. I'm about to make this shit, bro. And then it kind of helps me because I'm promoting my own brand.
Right, exactly.
So it always, people think of it like, oh, you wearing your own brand. Nigga, I'm cheap as fuck, bro. Like, as a kid, I never even bought, like, new stuff. I used to buy people used shit. Like, hey, bro, you done with that? Let me wear it. Like, let me buy that off of you after you get done. Like, nah. Like, when you done.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm hella cheap, bro.
Now you said you're cheap, but are you affectionate? Did you write your wedding vows?
No.
Y'all just said the regular standard shit?
Went in there, got married. I wrote something down, but it was so long ago, and I done been through so much stuff. I know I had like this paper that I had in my. It was a paper. It wasn't even in my notes. I used to have this paper in my little pouch, and when she said we about to do it today, I'm like, it's today. Right now, I'm outside, Dub. Come on, let's go. I'm like, all right. Where the fuck is that? Where them pants I had on? So then I found the
Why
paper.
does it sound like a trip to Target?
Yeah, for sure. That's how it was, though, bro. Like, I don't need all that shit. Like, I know I love her, and at the end of the day, we've been together, and we built this foundation, and we built this legacy. So it's like, you don't need all of that stuff. I'd rather wait 5 years or 6 years and then redo it, when we comfortable, but spending all that money at the beginning of y'all marriage, like, hell no, go and buy a house.
But even without all of that, you guys are still couple goals. Like I told you at Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
I'm reading the caption. It was 7 cars. I'm like, oh shit.
I love my wife.
Cars. I'm like, this is beautiful.
I wanted my wife since I first seen her.
You knew? Love at first sight?
I didn't know that I was going to be with her, but I just loved how bossy she was. She wasn't the prettiest, the thickest, the da-da-da, but she was a fucking boss. She would never spend the night out. She would always go home. She would never run with a pack of girls. She would always have her shit together. She was like 16 with like an an X5. You know what I mean?
Oh, her daddy wasn't playing when he said she expensive.
What? Come on. She was a go-getter, too. Like, I met her when she was in high school selling ecstasy pills, riding around in a Beamer.
Okay.
So I'm like, damn, who is this little bitch? I'm trying to fuck with her.
Who this little bitch with the pills?
Yeah. Bitch got the pills. She got the whip. She be having the J's. She be smelling good. None of these niggas fucking.
How you shoot your shot?
I kept going after her friend. I told her friend was my friend. Our birthday is like 3. I'm like, man, what's up with her? She's like, no, I'm not about to let you ruin my friend. Like, you're not about to do that. And I just kept getting at her, like, grabbing her hand. We'll be out, hopping in the whip with her when we going somewhere, taking her CDs. You know what I mean? Hey, don't worry, I got you. And then it'd be like, I'll be trying to put gas in her tank, put a dub. She'd be like, no, I fill it up. Like,
oh.
Yeah.
Drop that 80.
She had me chase her for so long. I probably chased her for like a year.
A year?
Yeah. Like when I first met her, I chased her, right? Then I got her. But then when I got her, it was like I wasn't treating her right. And she disappeared on my ass. So I had her at like 17, 18 when she was like 18. And then she disappeared for a few years. I was out running the streets. Went to jail. When I got out of jail, my birthday came up. She wished me a happy birthday, asked me what I'm doing. I said, I'm on the train on the way to the Beverly Center, about to jump on this bus going down La Brea to go and get some clothes. She's like, oh, I'll take you. And I was like, fuck it, pick me up from the train station. Yep, and then she just started, when you fresh out of jail, you ain't got shit rolling at all. So she was just really there hanging out with me.
Is this before or after the brand?
Oh, this was way before the brand. This is before.
Y'all been thugging it out since way, way, way back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This
That
is
is
before the
beautiful.
brand. What? I didn't have no fucking brand. I was a broke little musty nigga doing all type of shit to sell lean, drugged out, Molly, ecstasy.
Yeah.
The nigga that was sleep on the couch who don't got nowhere to go. So you like, bro, just trying to get some sleep because you know, I like the nigga that'll fall asleep on the couch because he ain't got nowhere to go.
It's on the counter.
So yeah, that was me, and it's just crazy with her and her bossiness and my like drive and her like not really trying to deal with like the turnt nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate though that she didn't care that you didn't have anything. She didn't care that you had just got out of jail when you on a train and all of that. She just fucked with you for who you were.
She fucked with me at the bare core. You know what I mean? A lot of people fuck with people because of these things that's on them or surrounded around them.
Yeah.
You know, she wanted the fact that she had me and I didn't have nobody else but her. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about I wasn't even going out to restaurants. She used to take me to the Cheesecake Factory and I thought that shit was fucking expensive.
Mm-hmm. No, hold those. All those for you.
Okay. Yeah,
So look.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so she used to take me to the Cheesecake Factory, and I thought that shit was expensive. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, man, $60 for a meal?
Cheesecake Factory did used to be big budget, though.
What? Especially from the east side, like, wait, what is this fancy ass shit?
You know, Cheesecake Factory, that's what we was doing for birthdays and stuff.
Yeah. But she used to take me Pacos, tacos, like different restaurants. Uh-huh. She used to introduce me to that shit, like going out to eat. So, you know, I'm from the east side. We'll go to McDonald's and call it a day. Yeah. Go to Tam's, go to Astros, go to any of those and call it a day. So go and sit down, get
Taco
dressed.
Pete.
Taco Pete for sure.
So I got a game for you.
Let's do it.
Since you know, you're awful out of cough syrup. So I went to the store and I bought an awful lot of juices.
Let's do it.
Have to take a sip and guess which juice is what.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Let's start with this one. Apple juice.
Uh-huh.
Capri Sun. Ginger ale.
Yep.
Is that pink lemonade, Minute Maid?
What the fuck? I know you ain't gonna guess that one.
Fuck, I know this one. Tea.
Yeah. I know you're gonna get this one.
Cranberry.
Yeah. That was fun, right? Here,
Stop playing with me. This one kind of caught me off guard because I don't drink tea.
No? That
but
go
the
peak.
aftertaste. Yeah, that's the one with the gallon one.
Uh-huh.
My wife drink tea, but I don't drink tea. I've been trying to just drink water.
That go peak so good. Mm-hmm. Desto Dubb, thank you for pulling up on me. I appreciate you. I didn't even get into the goods. Okay? You know me.
We had to cater, you know what I mean?
You know I'm gonna be naked. Okay? This probably say shirt on the website, but this is addressed to me.
Yeah.
What's this? So this is a thermo.
It's like a little pajama set. I know you be liking to be real
Shut up! I'm gonna wear this on the next episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that motherfucker on tonight. What's this?
I think that's a bodysuit.
Oh yeah.
Or some booty shorts or biker shorts. Bodysuit well.
In tights. Oh yeah, that's the bodysuit right here. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So while I'm on here, I wanted to actually give you your flowers too, Gina. I appreciate what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's fire knowing somebody back from like the the city celeb days to now to going up. You know what I mean? You've been around the city, and it's just a lot of people. You know, they get lost in being an adult and they don't never really get able to be able to reach their full potential. And I feel like, you know, you separated yourself from the rest. And I'm proud every time I see you somewhere. And you know, and moving forward, you know, as the company grows and as you grow, I want to be more a part and help you out in whatever way you can.
Thank you.
Because you're actually a light for the city, and I appreciate what you're doing.
Aw, thank you.
You know, you doing it like that. It's pretty fire, bro. Like I don't have to watch the podcast and shit because I follow you on Instagram and stuff like that. But just seeing like the accolades and the stuff that you're doing, and it's just like, when you see people still like, you're in the gym, you're steadily in the gym. Yeah. When you see that, everybody sees it. So if I see it, somebody gonna snatch you up. You might be a TV host. You might be hosting the fucking. I seen you doing what was that last? Was that Power 106, right? Or that was Power 106. But I feel like it's bigger than that. And just know that if anything ever come towards me, and they're like, hey, we need a female, you're the first person on my list.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Keep it up, man.
Whatever you got going on, I want to be a part of it too. You can throw me in whatever.
Yeah, I got
I'm little. I can fit everything.
You know, Kathy, just make sure we keep her because we have weekly meetings with my team, and it's just like, I want to use my platform to help you grow as big as you can.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, damn, we should have got her instead of fucking Power 106. I should have had Gina Views doing interviews for Awful Lot of Concert. That would have been fire. You know what I mean? Because honestly, bro, I'm the culture. Like when it comes to LA, like nobody has more of an impactful brand. You can make money. You can have 1 million people wear your shit, but they're not music videos. You know how many songs they say? But
you're a destination for out of town people. Yeah. Like I always see them. They always come to your shit. They always come to Melrose to come get some clothes. I had a dude today, and I'm curating to make it that way. You know, I want when you come to LA and you looking for something to do, just like how you might want to stop by Hollywood Boulevard or go to Randy's Donuts or go to the LA Bridge, you want to go to the Awful Lot of Cost Serve store. Yeah. And that's one thing that these brands or other brands don't have. They really don't have that retail store. And I put a lot of time, money, and effort. So this summer we're doing something every weekend at the Awful Lot of Cost Serve store. You know, I just want it to be, oh, you got a few hours before your flight? Go and kick it on Melrose. Yeah. Buy a shirt. And I you know how Nip, one thing that I got from Nip was I used to go to a store, didn't want a hoodie, didn't want a shirt. But the fact that I see the owner of the brand there, it makes you want to buy something. It's like if you see a painting, it's just a painting. But if the artist that painted is there, you want it more because you're actually attached to it now. So I love giving people that. And I just want to continue to get that to people. You know, like when you in LA, stop by the store. You're going to see your favorite rapper. You're going to see your favorite designer. Yeah. And moving forward for this year, we just want to help the youth get more inspired because I'm not going after the rappers no more. I'm going after these kids. You know, I want to see what these kids want to do. I want to help these kids. The children are the trendsetters. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like after a person blow up, I don't want these old rappers or artists that I don't want that. I want the people before they blow. Yeah. You know, so that's what I'm like destined on. Like I think that's one of the things that separates me because everybody is going after big names, big this, big that. I want the people before they even roll, when they just got their foot in the dough. You know, and I want to, because they're fresh, their minds is fresh, their talent is fresh, their energy makes me have energy. So, like, that's just really what we on this year. Just really trying to get the youth more involved with this shit. Just showing, like, inspiring these kids. And I'm pretty sure you have a big following for, like, an African-American female who was on a big platform, started her own platform. And, you know, just keeping it real P, not with the bullshit, not with the beef, not with that. Yeah. And, like, people need to understand that you don't have to have beef. You don't have to have any type of conflict to get views. You know what I mean? You don't need that. And a lot of people think you need that from watching these baddie shows and this and these. And it's like, I appreciate that you don't attach yourself to that and you just keep doing your motherfucking thing. And don't worry, we're watching and we support you. Thank you. All of that drama and stuff is actually so, like, there's some people who they can deal with the drama and they can still like flourish and, you know, move on and stuff. That shit stressed me out. Like last year, I was in this motherfucker like depressed. I would curl up in my closet certain days. Like that shit fucked me up. Like I do not get the thrill off of that drama. Like we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I had to clear out my history because I'll open up my my YouTube algorithm. And it's just nothing but like, this person said this, blah, 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 responds to this. And this person like...
And I think we should probably like take it a step further. Like, let's do like a day in the life with me. You know what I mean? Because it's like you have a platform and it's like, they only get to see so much sitting right here. You gotta like pick one of these days. You come, I'm right down the street. You can go to work with me. You can, because again, my biggest thing is to show these kids. You know what I mean? And let's show these women too. You know, there's a lot of women designers out there. There's a lot of African American LA women designers out there that needs inspiration, that needs something. Come with me. Let's see them how it looks to run a company. Let's see them how it looks to go to a store and create content. And I feel like they'll love to see that, especially on your platform.
Yeah. A lot of kids from where we're from too, they don't know that there's something else outside of their environment.
No, they don't. I traveled the world. You know, I did damn near 3 years with Lil Pump on tour.
Right.
So I've seen that this shit ain't nothing. Say nothing. This is not even a speck.
It's a splash in the ocean.
You could get on a plane for 3 hours and be somewhere where they won't give a fuck what's going on right here. So like that's just always my mentality. But I feel like we can work together to just
let's do something for the schools.
Yeah, that's so. Right now, I had a meeting with the Watts Council, and it's so crazy that I didn't know they had all this stuff. They literally have budgets just to show kids anything. You want to teach them how to farm. You want to teach them how to set up a camera to do a podcast. You know, so I'm curating right now. We got a segment with India Love where we're gonna sit down with her and we're gonna have like. So what India loves, she's great at networking, marketing on social media. And I feel like kids could watch her or she could show a few tricks to how she promotes a brand or promote herself through social media. So I'm going to be teaching the kids how to screen print. She's going to be teaching the kids how to promote either yourself or your brand through one of these platforms. And I feel like you could be on there too. And I just want to have like a curricular where it's like, hey, this weekend we here, bring y'all kids, sign up before y'all come. We're going to be sitting right here showing you the fundamentals of promoting your brand. We're going to show you the fundamentals of having a podcast. We're going to show you the fundamentals of screen printing. So even if you don't use this or do it yourself, you know how it's run. You see what happens when I sit right here. You see what goes into me sitting right here doing this interview. When you see this t-shirt I'm wearing, you're going to see what goes into me making this t-shirt. When you see her post these pictures on Instagram tagging True Religion or working with whatever she's working with, you're going to see how they use her ideas and her concepts to promote billion-dollar brands. So why can't you do it to promote yourself or brands? So I'm not quite there yet, but we working on it, and that's the plan. And I think you being a part of it will be great.
Yeah, I love that.
Come on, man.
It's an awful lot of children.
Yeah, we trying to get them together, man, because they fuck around and save us one year.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Dub, I want to do a collab with you. Biggest collab in the world. Never knew it. Like,
if you look at our generation compared to the generations that raised us, they were so like not like, no disrespect to our parents, grandparents, or anything.
They was turned up and burnt out.
But we come from they come from a mind state that the sky is the limit. You know, like, and you have to go to college to do the things that we want to do and things like that. Now, I did go get my bachelor's degree. I have not touched that motherfucker since I put it in the frame. I have not used it. Ain't nobody asked me for it or anything. But I went because my dad's like, this is the way to be successful. You got to go to college. I'm not telling nobody out there not to go to school, but you don't need a degree in business to open up a business.
No, you don't. You don't. But it'll help. It'll help. And honestly, you saying that, it makes it you can tell. Because people with less college, with no college or no type of education, they're a little bit more ignorant than others.
Absolutely.
So the way they pronounce words, the way they go about stuff, the way they react, it's like, oh, you must have never had to deal with something. You must have never had to, like, even going to college makes you, because a lot of people never have jobs. So even if you never had a job and you went to college, you know how it is to work for somebody.
Yeah.
You know how it is to be on time.
And even how to be in different environments and with different groups and things like that.
A lot of people are so used to being in their confines and their homies and their friends that anything outside of that sounds absurd.
Yeah.
Or and they'll let it be known like, what the fuck? And they'll be like, nah, you must have didn't have too much education because you just snapping on every little thing.
We done been got customer service from our own before, so
Yeah, period.
so you be like, who trained this bitch?
Period. So it's like you can tell that you a little bit more educated, and it makes people gravitate towards you more. Just from that education, whether you use it or not, you can guarantee tell. Because I really don't be doing too much stuff with people that's not educated. Because it's like I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna be around, and then I don't want to get into it with you because you just so one minded.
Yeah.
So it's either you're gonna travel, you're gonna go to school, you're gonna do something, but all of that shit adds to your overall net worth and your overall impression.
It's all for your make.
Yeah, for sure.
What makes you you? Duh, this is so freaking amazing. Can't wait to work and collab and do some more things together.
Hey, this is just the beginning, people.
Yeah. Go ahead and let everybody know where to find you, where to store at.
Oh yeah. You can find me on the internet. All you got to do is type in Desto Dubb. That's an awful lot of cough syrup. If you're in the LA area, make sure you stop by one of my many retailers. We have 2 on Melrose, 7669, 7667 Melrose. We also have another store in downtown LA, 312 West 5th Street. Follow me on Instagram, Desto Dubb. And hey, man, I'm right here. If it make money and makes sense, make sure y'all reach out. I'm like a shark. I'm like Damon off the Shark Tank. You know, I want to help y'all get to where y'all going. So y'all got any ideas? Y'all got any clothing lines? Y'all got any brands? Y'all got a store? You got anything? And I'm not one of these Instagram people saying it to try to scam you. I really want to know. So make sure y'all follow me. Make sure y'all tap in. Let's see how we can make each other grow off a lot of it.
Y'all heard him. Make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that a brand new episode of Hoefessions just dropped with Desto Dubb, and I'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.